Well, I took mushrooms too, so it's like
Oh shit!
it's a little bit of.
They kick in? Are you?
Kicked in when we were playing, yeah.
Oh god, that's amazing.
It's light though.
Gotcha.
I like psychedelics.
Gotcha. Yeah, same. I'm a huge fan. That's dope. Are we ready to go?
Oh yeah, wait. Let me turn up the gain a bit.
Dude, is that a sticker, a smiley face, or it's on the shirt?
No, it's actual shirt.
Okay, cool. Reminds me of the ones you used to get at Walmart when you were little.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You're good.
All right. So let's just start, and you're SUSTO, correct?
yeah, SUSTO, however you want to say it.
How
but different ways.
Where
Yeah,
are you
that's
originally from?
We're based in Charleston, South Carolina. I grew up in South Carolina. I started the band in Havana, Cuba in 2014.
What were you doing in Havana, Cuba?
I was trying to become a revolutionary, and then I ended up getting into music again instead.
Wow.
I was in my mid-20s. I'd been in a band. I was kind of burnt out, pissed off at capitalism, and so I moved to Cuba. And then first thing, I fell in with a bunch of musicians, and they just laughed at me, and they were like, "Dude, you should just play music instead." So, so I came back and put out the first SUSTO record. When I was living in Cuba, it was like 2013. I put out the first SUSTO album in 2014, and then kind of the last 5 years, just been putting out albums and touring and making a career out of it.
Does that name SUSTO come from your days as a
SUSTO,
revolutionary?
well, I wasn't a revolutionary.
Well,
I was studying.
Yes.
I don't want to. I wasn't. I was.
Of course, no,
I was interested in the revolution. So.
Yes, of course.
But no, actually, I found out about the word SUSTO before I went to Cuba, because I was studying Latin American cultures, and it's a word that like people will use to describe like a fright, but it literally means soul loss, and it's like seen as a condition when like something traumatic happens to you, your soul gets separated from your body for like a period of time.
That's deep.
I was going through a lot of shit. Oh, sorry, I was going through a lot.
We're good. Yeah, we're good. No. We're in the middle of an interview. We're in the middle of an interview. That's the guy running the festival's son, so you gotta at least be nice. Like,
that was
nice
great, man. It's kind of a distraction for me cussing on mic. So
no, it's perfect. Yes, draw attention away.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But so yeah, it means like I was going through a lot where I felt like my life was changing, and it's
dope.
kind of the word is representative of that. Yeah.
That's very that's a really cool thing. So what kind of sound do you what do you do? Like what's your?
I think we're like.
How do you describe yourself?
We're like a folk rock band, I think, at heart, but there's a lot of
We're in the middle of an interview.
So we are doing the meet and greet. It's gonna be right there, but I'm doing this interview really quick.
This is a quick 5 minute.
But just where those posters are, we'll be right there. Okay.
We're gonna have a lot of post processing after this.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about that.
So no, you're fine. I didn't mean to catch you at a bad time. I was just told 8 o'clock.
Jordan, can you talk to them to see if they're not allowed to meet and greet? Just tell them we'll hang out with them. Like, yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. We'll get you quick. So yeah, what kind of sound do you strive for with your music?
Well, I think we kind of started out as like an alt country band, but it's kind of morphed into like this a quest to kind of like merge the sounds of like rock and roll and folk and electronic music all at once. And so like, so there's a psychedelic element too, and it's very like kind of lyrically narrative driven. So I don't know. It's fun for us because it's like so many different. We kind of like dance between genres a little bit.
I love that. That's great that you have flexibility with genres like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Cool. It's always good to have you as a musician. So I guess let's see. Are you from the area? Are you from Indiana? Or
No,
like
I'm from South Carolina.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, sorry about that.
But I love Indiana though.
I got very distracted. But sorry.
No, there's a lot going on.
Gotcha.
It's cool.
So, what is in the future for your band after this? Are you on a tour right now?
We're kind of like, so we put an album out in February, and we've kind of been supporting that and touring all over the U.S. and Europe like since then. And now we're kind of going to be mainly in the U.S. for the rest of the year. But my wife and I just had a baby. Like I became a dad like over the summer. Thank you. So like we're touring, but not as heavy as we were like at the beginning of the year. Because I want to be home to be a dad, but
of course, yeah.
But yeah, we're kind of we're still going to be playing shows supporting that album for the next probably 6 months to a year, and then I've got a new album that I've written and I'm ready to start recording, so I'll probably try and start doing that sometime early next year. So
where's your next place right after this?
Next thing we do, well, we're going home back to South Carolina tomorrow, and then we play a festival in North Carolina next weekend. It's like a Carolina Farm Trust. It raises money for farms.
That sounds great. That's
it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna kind of wrap this up with what are some of the advice you can give for smaller up and coming musicians, anybody trying to get into the scene?
I think perseverance. You know, like I mean, I've been in bands since I'm 32 years old, and I've been in bands since I was 15, and you know, it's like I still love to do it. And you know, some people get overnight success, and that's really great. But for others, it's like, you know, it's a long process of continual growth. And I think if it's really something you want to do, and you really believe that you should be doing, then just don't stop doing it, because you know, I think you can apply that to anything. So
that's a great message. All right, man. So where can people find your music? Spotify, everything?
Yeah, we're everywhere. The band name is SUSTO, SUSTO. And as far as social media and website, SUSTO is real. Just like I was telling you about the illness, SUSTO. You know, SUSTO is real. So like that is that's how you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere.
Okay,
on our
wonderful.
website.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Really
yeah, it was great to meet you guys.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you.